Wait a minute, wait a minute. Everything okay? Great. Happy Saturday, everybody. How are you? Hope y'all feel good. Um, what, who, where, something, or anything. What can testify you? Okay, so if you were in trouble, let's imagine. Just last what is the word for this? Here in Brazil, it's a thing called uh, falso cognato. Is a fake expression for a word. It's a fake meaning that we can pretend. Yes, here pretend is like I what I'm supposed to do, and pretend in English is a completely different thing. So let's pretend that you and I, or maybe just you guys, I don't know, are in trouble. Okay, we are into a really big trouble. So we need a judgment. So what is gonna happen? In this judgment, what will be the proofs? Who can testify you for you that you're not have anything about the trouble? You are completely free from that. You don't have to be here on the judgment. Who? What? Why are your actions, the place that you are going, understood what I mean? So, here, today we're gonna find this answer. I'm sorry for the dog. He just want to appear into the video, as always. So, today we're gonna talk we're gonna study on the book of John, chapter 8, verse. Well, the text that we're gonna read it starts on verse 12, but we're gonna pay attention more in the verse 13 and also the verse 17 and 18. Okay? Maybe yeah, the 19 too. Okay, so let's start to understand why the beginning of the video was that way. So let's understand now. The Bible says on the verse 17, no wait, yeah, on the verse 17, and the chapter 8 of the book of John says that it is written in your law that when two witnesses agree that they say is true, I testify on my own behalf, and the Father who sent me also testifies on my behalf. Okay, so on the verse 19, look what they say. Where is your Father? They asked him. Him? Jesus. Um, you know neither me or my Father, Jesus answered. If you knew me, would you know my Father also? You see how that was so wow, so deep on the situation. That was a way, a style to end a conversation, bringing the impact, that you don't know nothing about me. So just really just like that. So let's understand what's happening here. Here is the message that some Jews, some men of the law in Israel on the time of Jesus was with a woman that she had traded his husband, and the law says that she was about to get dead, and Jesus just saved her. So the men of the law say that, but wait, you cannot just do that. What are you doing? What are you saying are not right, because you don't have two people to testify in your behalf, and you cannot do that. And Jesus say a very interesting thing that we just read now, that it's okay, it's written that two persons have to be here to see and to prove that I'm right and you are wrong, or that you are right and I'm wrong, but who testifies me in this case, in his case, was him and his father. In our case, as Christians, who testifies us is Jesus, is God, so is the Father. So in this case, I would like to bring you guys from a little history that I knew this last week, and it's really interesting, and you guys will understand why I say that. Why? Who can testify for you? Who can? What are you doing? How are your actions or the place that you are going to? If they could be your testify for you in a judgment, you were gonna. What will gonna happen to you? Sorry. So, I know a pastor. I met him recently, but his history, one of those, was just like a thing that my grandmother always say to us. Always. Um, you guys think that I talk about my grandmother a lot, right? It's because she's such a lovely person. Hi, grandma. Okay. Okay. Now you can guys, you guys can see myself in bars in me. Oh my God. Okay. The pastor, his name is Eduardo Goya. Um, he was here in Goiânia. Goiânia is a state next to the state that I live. It's not really close, but not so far. 3 hours of between 3 and 4 hours of travel by car or bus. It doesn't matter. By fly, I don't know, maybe 1 hour or two. It's closer, but not so. So, uh, so he was there in a church, but here have a lot of farm areas. So he was there in a farm area, but when he come back to São Paulo, that is another state. That is the state that he lived before he come to Goiânia, and after that he come back to there. So when he was there, uh, the church that he was pastor was really close to his house, and the neighborhood was really known. He doesn't feel without safety or nothing like that, but have a neighbor, one neighbor that he never see, he never know, never, never, never. So in a kind of little building next to his house, and that neighbor, one day, that neighbor, the pastor was coming to come back to house from the supermarket maybe, and the neighbor on the the window of his house just yelled to him, go there down and look down, like just like that, like this, and he said, "Hey, pastor, something got wrong in your church because the water is just like a fountain from there." And it was like, I don't know, it was started maybe 8 at the morning, and now it's 10. And the pastor just come back like, "Oh my God, my church, what's going on? What happened to the water? Like a fountain? What do you mean?" So it is a lot of water. But after all, he pay attention and say, "But wait, I never saw that person before. He never know my name. We doesn't talk. How did he know that I'm a person? How?" Yes, the testimony, you know? Who can testify? You. God. So this is a question. You guys understood now? So your actions, the place that you go, the things that you say, the way that you say, the way that you talk things, all of that. Oh my God, please bless this dog. And all these things, it will, it's a kind of a combo for your testimony. What people in your street can tell about you. My mom, that also happened to my mom. My mom was on the. She had a friend, and she was here at home. But when she was about to come, she forgot the name of my mom because it was a recently friendship. So when she forgot, she was in the street of our house, but she really forgot the name, forgot the house, forgot the address, forgot everything. Oh my God. Yes, that happened. And she come to the neighbor and say, "Hey, Pastor Akala lives here." And the neighbor say, "Oh, I know that I have a pastor that lives here, but I don't know her name." But so how can we, we cannot guess this kind of things. So is the testimony, and at the end of the history, she was right, and we found the, yeah, she found our home, and we have a great time together. But for today, what I would like to say to you guys that I love so much is that um, look for your testimony to other people. If you were on the other side, what do you think about yourself? Wow. So, is this? See you next Saturday. Shabbat Shalom.